I want to talk about something we all think about at one point or another: our dreams. Whether they're big dreams, small goals, or wild aspirations, they're the things that keep popping up in our minds, even when we push them aside. Those ideas that might seem too big, too far off, or even a little intimidating. But the thing is, if you've got a dream, it's there for a reason. Dreams are powerful. They're those deep-seated goals we keep coming back to, that motivate us, challenge us, and maybe even scare us a little. But here's the thing. Dreams are not just ideas or thoughts that we have from time to time. Dreams are meant to be chased, fought for, and most importantly, lived. So let's talk about what it takes to not just dream, but to chase those dreams, overcome the obstacles, and live the life you've imagined. Something that often holds us back from chasing our dreams is fear. Fear is something everyone experiences, and it's usually what keeps most people from really going after what they want. There's fear of failing, fear of what others might think, fear of the unknown. It's a huge obstacle. But here's a universal truth. Every single person who has ever achieved something great was scared too. Fear isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign that you're about to do something brave. The difference is that they didn't let fear control them. They felt the fear, acknowledged it, took a deep breath, and decided to move forward anyway. So if they could do it, why can't you? We often think that successful people are somehow immune to fear, but they're not. They're just as human as we are. They just decided that the pain of not following their dream was greater than the fear itself. And this is a choice each one of us can make. We can choose to let fear define us, or we can use it as fuel to push us forward. Remember, bravery doesn't mean you're unafraid. It means you keep going, despite the fear. Dreams don't come true by wishing or waiting. They require commitment, and that commitment needs to show up as action. Let's think about athletes for a moment. Do they become champions by practicing once in a while? No. They show up to train every day, even when it's tough, even when they don't feel like it, even when they're tired. Writers don't write masterpieces by picking up their pen once in a blue moon. It's their daily, consistent steps, the ones that sometimes feel small, repetitive, or even pointless, that eventually build into something extraordinary. Think of every step as a brick you're laying toward a solid foundation. Each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to your goal. So my advice here is simple. Start. Do something every day that brings you closer to your dream. It doesn't have to be grand. It just has to be something. Even a small effort can create momentum. That daily commitment builds your path one step at a time. When you're chasing a big goal, it can feel like you're barely making progress. But here's a tip. Celebrate the small wins. Every little step, every small achievement brings you closer to where you want to be. Maybe today, that small win is waking up early to work on your dream. Maybe it's writing a page of a book or making that phone call you've been putting off. Whatever it is, acknowledge it. Give yourself credit. These small wins are what build momentum, and over time, they add up to something incredible. And here's an essential point. Failure is part of the journey. I know this might not be what you want to hear, but it's true. There will be times when things don't go as planned. You might face setbacks, you might feel discouraged, or maybe you'll even think about giving up. But I want you to remember that failure isn't the end. It's not a sign to stop, it's just another part of the learning process. Think of failure as a teacher. Every time you fall, you're learning something new. You're discovering what doesn't work, you're sharpening your skills, and you're getting closer to finding what does work. Failure isn't a dead end, it's a stepping stone. Look at some of the greatest success stories in history. Think of Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before finally inventing the light bulb. Or J.K. Rowling, who faced countless rejections before a publisher finally took a chance on Harry Potter. Imagine if they had given up after their first failure, or even after their 100th. Failure doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means you're trying, learning, and growing. If you're not failing, you're probably not pushing hard enough. Another thing to consider is this: why do your dreams matter? Sometimes we start to doubt if our dreams are even worth it. We ask ourselves, is this really something I should pursue? Here's my answer. If you feel a dream inside you, if it's there day after day, there's a reason for it. Dreams are unique to each of us, like fingerprints. They represent a part of who we are. Maybe your dream is to inspire others, to create something beautiful, to help people, or to change your community. Whatever it is, it's uniquely yours. No one else has the same dream in the same way, with the same passion. That's why your dream is worth pursuing. It's a part of you and it deserves to be honored. Often when we're chasing our dreams, not everyone will understand. Some people might even try to discourage us. They might say it's too risky, too ambitious, or that we're better off sticking to something safe. But remember, those people are often speaking from their own fears and limitations. Don't let someone else's doubts become your reality. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who uplift you, and who remind you of what's possible. Find those people who, even on your toughest days, remind you why you started. Sometimes chasing a dream can feel lonely, and that's where community can make a huge difference. Find people who are also on a journey to follow their passions. Connect with others who share your goals or values. Not only will they support you, but you'll also be able to learn from each other's experiences, mistakes, and triumphs. Remember, we're stronger together than alone. Community can provide encouragement, accountability, and maybe even a fresh perspective when you're feeling stuck. Let's not forget about resilience. Resilience is the ability to keep going, even when things are tough. Think about a mountain climber. They don't focus on the whole mountain all the time. They focus on the next step, and then the next. Sometimes they slip, but they keep going. Resilience is built in those moments of struggle. Every time you face a challenge and choose to keep going, you're strengthening that resilience muscle. And with each challenge, you're growing stronger, more prepared, and more determined. Embrace the challenge, because when you hit a roadblock, instead of seeing it as a setback, try to view it as a chance to grow. Challenges force us to develop new skills, discover strengths we didn't know we had, and get creative with solutions. When you face difficulties on the path to your dream, ask yourself, what is this challenge teaching me? Maybe it's teaching you patience, or resilience, or resourcefulness. Every challenge has a lesson hidden within it, and by looking for that lesson, you turn setbacks into stepping stones. You've probably heard this a million times, but it's essential. You've got to believe in yourself. Self-belief isn't about being cocky or thinking you're perfect. It's about having confidence that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. You've got to be your own biggest cheerleader, especially on those days when no one else seems to understand your vision. If you don't believe in your dream, who else will? So remind yourself every day that you've got what it takes. And if you need to, write it down, say it out loud, or put it on a sticky note where you'll see it daily. Whatever helps you keep that belief alive, do it. The importance of visualizing success is essential in achieving our dreams. Visualization is a powerful tool. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your dream. Picture what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like. Imagine the pride, the excitement, the fulfillment. When you can clearly picture your success, it becomes more tangible. Your mind starts to believe it's possible and you become more motivated to work toward it. So take a moment every day to visualize your dream. Picture yourself achieving it. This mental rehearsal will keep you motivated and remind you of the reward waiting for you at the end of the journey. When you chase your dreams, you're enriching your own life and inspiring those around you. You're showing others what's possible. You're proving that with passion, commitment, and resilience, incredible things can happen. So don't just chase your dream for yourself. Chase it for the people who might look up to you. The people who might one day say, because of you, I didn't give up on my dream. This is legacy. You create a legacy that can impact others when you chase your dreams and achieve them. Remember that the journey itself is transformative. Pursuing your dream isn't just about reaching the end. It's about who you become along the way. Every effort, every challenge, every victory shapes you into the person capable of living that dream. You're growing stronger, wiser, root, and more resilient with each step. So don't wait until you arrive to feel proud or fulfilled. Embrace each moment of the journey, knowing it's all part of creating a life that's truly yours. Here's my challenge to you. Start today. Whatever that dream is, take one step. It doesn't have to be a big one, but make it something that brings you closer to your goal. Write down your dream, tell someone about it, make a plan, and start taking action. Every step, no matter how small, moves you forward. Break down your big goal into smaller, achievable steps. Milestones not only help keep you on track, but also give you moments to celebrate along the way. For instance, if your dream is to start a business, your first milestone could be creating a business plan, then reaching out to potential clients, and so on. Each milestone brings a sense of accomplishment, showing you that you're making real progress. And remember, it's not about how quickly you get there. It's about the journey and the person you become along the way. The journey might feel slow, but progress is still happening beneath the surface. Just like a plant's roots grow unseen before it breaks through the soil, your efforts are building a strong foundation for your dream. Keep going, even when it feels like nothing is happening, because sometimes the most remarkable breakthroughs come right after we're tempted to give up. Sometimes even after taking countless steps, you might feel like you haven't moved forward at all. And that feeling can be frustrating, even disheartening. But remember this, persistence is about showing up even when progress seems invisible. Dreams are powerful. They're what makes life exciting, meaningful, and fulfilling. So chase your dream with everything you've got. Go after it with courage, with determination, and with an unwavering belief in yourself. Because when you look back, you'll be grateful you did. And who knows, you might just end up living the life you once only dreamed about. So wherever you are on your journey, keep going. Believe in yourself, stay persistent, celebrate the small wins, and embrace every challenge. Your dream is worth it, and so are you.